Hi, everybody. I'm Todd McKim. Welcome to CalBears.com with Lindsey Gottlieb as the team keeps rolling along here. You had the Arizona schools into town this week, and it was really kind of a tale of two games. I mean, the Arizona State, you jump all over them to begin with. I think at one point they were like 4 for 17 or 19, and you guys were shooting 55%. Kind of put them away early. And in the Arizona game, you got the lead, but they kind of hung around and made it probably a little too interesting at the end.
Definitely. I mean, starting with Arizona State, they're so tough and they never give up and they play really hard. And so, we had to really grind out that 13-point win. It never felt like we weren't in control, but we also couldn't break it open. And then, turn around to Sunday, and it was a completely different game. I mean, Arizona, when you let them, gets up and down the floor as well as anybody. They have great guard play, and they were just hitting really, really tough shots, and some we made a little too easy for them. But I like the fact that we were clicking on all cylinders on the offensive end. That was good. I think that'll give us confidence. We really moved the ball well against their zone. Different people stepped up. I think we had 5 in double figures, 3 with 20 points at least, I think. But obviously we're going to look at that film and make sure that we close out a game better and put teams away, and that's really about getting defensive stops.
Yeah, in the Arizona game, a game in which you tie your season high for points with 91. But yet they scored a season high for an opponent. So kind of fun, entertaining basketball game to watch, I think, for the fans that were here. Tell us a little bit about Talia Caldwell. Her last 3 games, she's really come back and played really well, scoring 40 in the low post, and is just doing a terrific job.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so proud of her. You can't say enough. She's a great team leader. She works incredibly hard. She lifts other people up around her. And it's funny because she got her 1,000th point on Friday night. And when I was talking to the team on Saturday about it, I said, it's a testament to her character and just bring her lunch pail every day. And I said, right, Tal, there haven't been a lot of 20-point games in that, accumulation of 1,000. And she said, that's right. And of course, the next night she comes out and gets a career high of 20 points. I think it's, she's a senior on a mission. Our team, is really close and together and wants to win especially for these seniors. And, she would tell you it's nice to see the hard work pay off, but they're all mostly concerned about the wins.
And Leja just continues to play at an All-American caliber pace every single night, whether it's defensively, offensively, doing the key things that you need, and she just did it again this week with just 2 really solid games.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that stands out to me is her efficiency right now. I know the Arizona State game, she was 8 for 11. The next game she had 20 points. I don't think she missed a lot. So she's really playing at a high level, does so many things for us. We're in a great rhythm when she's on the floor, and you need that. This time of the year, you need your All-Americans to play like All-Americans. And I think that we're lucky to have various people step up at different times. Jen Brandon's putting up great numbers, and Brittany Boyd makes us go, and Fu steps in, or Rashonda. But to have Leja kind of be that go-to player night in and night out is really important for us, especially heading towards postseason. You need great guard play.
And you've gotten great guard play. You've also gotten some contributions off the bench. Liza Pierre doing it defensively. Michaela Lyles came in and hit some shots against Arizona State. Michaela's an all-around interesting person, to say the least. As many of you know, last year she helped us on the Cal Sports Report, so we had an opportunity to sit down with her this year, get her thoughts about how things are going.
For the lead, 3-on-3. Boyd left wing, Michaela. 3-pointer on the way, good!
I think this year my role is just kind of to be a really big support system. The even keel kid that's always balanced, that you can count on if I do get minutes, and I'm going to go in there and work my butt off no matter what.
Lyles is like that Allstate insurance line. We're here when you need us. Need a 3-pointer? Lyles is there, 3rd on the team with made 3s. Need a spark off the bench? 9 points last week in the victory over ASU. Need a fill-in host for an interview?
Thank you for joining us. Today we have Eliza Lockup-Pierre, junior point guard, and we're just going to ask her a few questions. EP, being a junior veteran, how does it feel to have 2 years under your belt and the leadership experience? How does that help you with the young team we have this year?
In her 3rd season, the former Bishop O'Dowd product has settled into her role off the bench, knowing she will not get a lot of PT, but is willing and able at a moment's notice.
I think I'm very good at just kind of, I guess, quote unquote, the dirty work. If it needs to be a rebound, it's a rebound. If it's diving on the floor, it's diving on the floor. If I need to, if I give up a shot to give somebody else a shot, then, so be it. I kind of put myself in a position to just help everybody else. And if that means me making a shot, it means making a shot. But if it means giving something else up, then I'm more than happy to do that as well.
Most high school stars, the 5'8" junior had to adjust to her role as a reserve.
Patience, patience and looking at the bigger picture.
And for a team vying for a conference title and a deep run in the NCAA tournament, it's that all for one, one for all attitude that is necessary.
the team, like I said, is just really enjoying it and kind of taking it for a ride and, you know, not getting too overhyped about it or anything and just focusing one game at a time.
So Michaela's just kind of fun to be around, and she is somebody that you can have come off the bench, and she's got the ability to knock down shots and stretch the defense.
Yeah, Michaela's incredible. The first thing that comes, to my mind is that when I listen or when I watch the film of a game, the soundtrack of the game is her voice on the bench when she's not in the game, telling players how to defend somebody, reminding them of the scouting report. I mean, that's the kind of kid she is. But also to see her now, come in the game with a lot of confidence. She's knocking down shots I think she's up to 40-something% from three in conference. Really smart player, always in the right place defensively. A hustle player. She had to play in that Arizona game where she chased down, a play and knocked the ball out of bounds to save a layup. So you need players like that to have a great team, fulfilling their roles really well. And then on top of it, she's just a fantastic representative of this university and all the things she does behind the scenes. So we're very lucky to have her.
Yeah, she's very fun to be around, that's for sure. All right, this weekend, head down to Southern California. This is a monumental weekend for a lot of teams. Yourself, Stanford, UCLA, because those basically are the teams fighting for the conference championship. First time around, USC, huge comeback. You win in overtime, so got a little revenge on what they've done in the past. And then UCLA, just a grinder game that was close, and you were able to eke out a 5-point win.
Yeah, I mean, UCLA is playing incredibly high-level basketball right now. Their only 2 losses in conference are to us and Stanford. They only have 4 on the year. They're really good, and this is what we all wanted in this conference. Top 25 teams battling, top 15 teams battling. And it's a chance to earn something and not to say, okay, we have to avoid a bad loss. It's let's go win a big game, and I think that's what we're gonna have to be ready for. We know it's in their home gym. We know we lost there last year. These are things that will motivate our players, and it's going to be a great test for us because they're really athletic. They have a number of great players. So we have to be ready. And then USC, as you know, always plays us tough. It's going to be some crazy film to watch from the last time. We'll make some adjustments. But we know we have to be really focused in on our game going down to LA because this is 2 really tough games for us.
That'll be a great weekend in Southern California. Good luck. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
All right, Lindsay Gottlieb, the women's basketball coach, as the Bears head down to take on UCLA Friday and USC on Sunday afternoon.